All right, hey everybody, I'm John Barron, Security IBL for the North. We are here filming the instructional video for the sales force around Principled Concessions. A Principled Concession is a change in an offer made with a credible business rationale for that change. Effectively, it means give to get, and the general Principled Concession rule for our salespeople are the same terms plus the same content and the same outcome equals the same price. And so what we're trying to enforce to the sales teams are when you have a proposal that has a price and a certain amount of content and a certain amount of terms or types of terms in them, you do not change the price unless you change either the terms or the content that go along in that proposal. Right? And so what we're going to see here is a couple of our top sales reps from the Security North region, Mike Pagina and Steve Berube, do a bit of a role play. We're going to have some fun with it. It's going to be kind of enjoyable. We hope you enjoy watching it, but also take something out of it when you're moving forward with negotiating procurement folks in your deals to be thinking about the principled concession versus unprincipled. And anytime someone asks you to move on price, to add discount, to do different things, substitution, those types of things, you're able and ready and prepared to offset those requests with principled concessions. So for example, telling a customer it's okay, I can move on price, but the only way I can move on price is if I reduce the license count or I reduce the scope, and that might impact your time to market by a few months. Versus simply saying, okay, great, we'll meet you in the middle. So you're going to see some role plays on that. Like I said, enjoy the video. Hopefully you learn some things from it, and good luck selling. Thanks.
Y'all ready for this?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
See you again.
You too. Thank you.
How's everything?
Very good. Yourself?
Not too bad. Having a good summer?
I am. You?
Yeah, great. Just got back from vacation. Take another one the end of August.
Perfect.
We get a lot of vacation time.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
So what's happening?
So I know you only have a couple of minutes for
Yeah.
me, and thank you. Following up from our meeting last week with myself, yourself, and Bill, around the Security Intelligence and Analytics project, and wanted to see, where that stood after you guys had a chance to review the proposal.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we're in pretty good shape, to be honest with you, honestly, with the exception of price. We're about $1 million off in terms of for our software budget. We look at the whole project, of course, and there's multiple factors, and there's lots of expenses other than software, but in terms of the software piece, we're about $1 million off.
Really? Okay. So when we last spoke, you and Bill said those numbers looked good, and you had to talk about them internally.
Well, yeah, we did, right? So talking internally and looking at the whole project budget and all that's involved, that's kind of where we landed. And so we're looking for some concessions. We're looking for some additional discounts to try and get this done.
Okay.
And right now we're looking at about $1 million on our side.
Done by the end of the month?
If we can get $1 million off, we can probably get it done this week.
I'm not going to be able to go $1 million.
Okay.
I mean, what if we did this? What about if I went to my boss and said, if we split the difference, provided there's done within a week,
Mm-hmm.
what if I did that? What if I put in half?
If you can get $500,000, if we get it done this week,
Yes.
I can commit to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, we'd have to put everything back into process, get it through all the contracts, approvals, and all that sort of thing. So, honestly, anything can happen, right? But I think with a $500,000 concession, we can get it done this week.
Hey, Jonathan, it's Mike. How are you? Great. So listen, I just met with Steve, and we're good. We knew the price was a little higher going in, right? And he said he needed $1 million. I told him can't do $1 million. I said, what's their timing? He said he'd get it done by the end of the week, within a week. So I told him let's split the difference. So I have to get the revised proposal out to him by the end of the day. He's meeting with his boss tomorrow, CFO. So the CFO's just got to give it a thumbs up. Once he does, it'll go through the signature process. which based on past history is, you know, a 2.5 day process, so we'll be good to go. Yeah, no, I'm really pumped about it. I mean, I'll follow up with him tomorrow afternoon, but everything he's saying, it sounds good. All right, thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
How'd the meeting with the IBM knucklehead go?
Pretty good. I asked him for $1 million off and gave him some bullshit about our hardware costing more than we expected, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But he gave me $500,000 pretty easily. So,
Not surprised.
Yeah, I told him if we get that, we'd get it done this week, but I had to go through the approval process. I told him you were kind of the final word.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, what do you think? He seemed to go kind of easy on the first half.
Well, look, the way these IBM guys go, I mean, you keep asking until they say no, right? And if we don't get what we want, we can just go to the guy's boss and get more, right? I mean, that's the easy way to do it. So, go get another $500,000. You know, we probably should get some. We've done other deals with them where we get the substitution stuff, right? Just flexibility in case something happens with the project. We want to switch out the money we spent on something totally different. But wait on that. Hold that back, right? Go get the $1 million.
Yeah.
Then right before we sign, we'll work them over on the substitution thing. Call it a day.
Hey, Mike, Steve, how you doing?
Great, Steve. How are you?
Good, good, thanks.
So thanks for giving me a couple minutes. I know you were meeting with the CFO. I know you received a proposal late last night. Thanks for your email response. So good news. How did things go with the CFO?
Yeah, so I was able to catch up with him. We spoke, and unfortunately, I couldn't get him to move on it for the $500,000. He's really standing firm on the $1 million, and says we've got to get it. There's a lot of things going on. He said basically we don't really have a choice. We need to get the $1 million discount, or we can't move forward.
What changed? I mean, we spoke yesterday, and the $500,000 you felt was going to get it done. What changed between then and now?
Yeah, no, like as I mentioned to you when we met, I thought we could, but you know, of course, Jack has the final approval, and I met with him, sold him, you know, thought $500,000 was pretty good, but he basically looked at me and said, you know, we needed $1 million, and that he would not approve it with that $500,000. It's just, I guess, other project costs, as I had mentioned to you when we first met, are exceeding their budgets, and so we got to make up for it.
So he wants the full $1 million. You guys aren't given any portion of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Steve, you put me in a bad spot here. I mean, I've already gone back based on what we spoke about yesterday about $500,000 getting it done. Steve, I mean, if I look bad enough as it is going back now, but if I go back again and get you the other half, are you committing that this is going to get done within the next 3 days?
Yeah, I think, no, I don't think, I know we can. I know Jack will approve. If we get the $1 million, we can get it done.
Get the $1 million, it'll get done, no more money being given, we're good to go.
Absolutely, yeah. If you agree, $1 million, $1 million discount, we can get it done. I will hang up the phone and I'll go to my boss right now.
Okay, let me work on it, and I will get it. I'll get back to you, but let me work on it. I'll get it done.
How soon you know? Because I believe Jack is taking tomorrow off. I would like to catch him today.
I will give me an hour.
An hour? Okay.
Yes.
All right, that should be good.
All right,
Give me a call right back. Thanks, Mike. All right, bye-bye.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing?
Good.
See you again.
You too.
So, good news. Good news for you. Jack is all for the deal. The CFO, as you know, Jack approved it for the $1 million, so we don't need to get any additional discounts. We're good. The only wrinkle to get this thing completely done and get you your PO is Jack would like to get some substitution language within the contract, just to make sure. We've got a new CIO coming in. You know, everything looks great, right? This project is top priority, but anything can happen. And if something should happen that would either defer or negate this thing from happening, not the deal, we're going to do the deal, but we would want the opportunity to substitute the products. So that's,
This is a pretty big thing you guys are bringing up at the end. I mean, we gave you $1 million, right? And now substitution, it may sound like a small thing, but it's a pretty big thing, the substitution piece.
But you guys do it all the time, though. I mean, we've done it in other contracts, and I'm not, we're not asking for any more money. Did $1 million discount, we're good. Jack's approved it. We got a new CIO coming in, and Jack would just like to have a little safety net, and it's not like we're going to, ask for $1 million, or it's actually deals more than $1 million. The discount is $1 million, but we just want to make sure we can substitute product.
This isn't, I mean, we certainly don't do it all the time. I don't do it on my deals. I know one of the other brands has done it here once, a year and a half ago, but it's not standard operating procedure with us.
Okay, but it's something that we need to get in there. So I mean, what do you need to do? Who do you need to talk to get this done?
I'll have to check and see. I don't know that I can get it done.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Great, thanks.
See you again.
You too, thanks. So, thanks for getting together again. I know myself, yourself, and Bill got together a little over a week ago. You guys are going to talk internally and wanted to see where things were to get this thing done, within by the end of the week.
Sure. So I talked to everybody. We reviewed everything, and it looks good, with the exception of the price. We're in terms of our budget, our overall budget, we're off substantially in many areas. And in this case, we're looking for about $1 million less, in the form of a discount to get off of the software piece.
Okay, wow, $1 million. I mean, as I said during our last meeting, we had come back with an aggressive and fair number. You guys agreed with that, and $1 million. There's nothing I can do on that, right? I mean, the idea I had, and we do this in other areas as well, is to take off the $1 million. It's not a problem. We'll just reduce the number of licenses by about 250, and that'll get you to the number as to where you need to be.
That's not a discount. That's just buying less money.
Well, right. I mean, the discount piece, as I had said during the last meeting, I mean, that was a number. We'd already spoken about that. I can't go any further on that. However, if you have a budget to make, I completely understand that. We'll reduce the number of licenses by about 250, and I just think you need to get with Bill on that. If being he's a CISO, and figure out what you guys want to do, because not having all these licenses might impact your timeline of delivering this project.
Okay. Yeah, I know, definitely. I can't make those decisions around, Bill has to set the requirements, which he's done. I'm assuming, it's based on what he needs, so reducing it to 250 licenses, I definitely need to understand the impact of that before we can do anything further. So I guess that's what I need to do.
All right, perfect. Well, look, I'll give you a call tomorrow afternoon, give you a chance to speak with Bill, and I'll give you a call tomorrow afternoon.
All right.
Great, thanks, Steve.
All right, thanks.
Take care.
How did it go with our friends at IBM yesterday, Steve?
Nah, not as good as I had hoped. Didn't really get him to budge much, other than he offered to, well, not offered, but he suggested to help us with our budget to take 250 licenses out, which I'm not sure that's what we want to do. I mean, Bill was we already kind of beat Bill up in terms of what his minimum need was. So telling him he's got to have less licenses to meet the budget is probably not going to work.
So you said we need $1 million, and he said we can do it, but we got to take out 250 licenses.
Basically, yeah. Basically, no discount. Wouldn't move. I pushed him not really hard, but he seemed pretty earnest about not being able to move. I think this could put our project at risk.
And you talked to Bill, and there's value in the software. He needs the technology to move forward with this project for us.
Yeah, I mean, he, like I said, we kind of went through this with him a number of times to make sure we had down to the basic need, and he's telling me he cannot reduce the licenses that amount and still finish the project.
All right. Well, see if you can get anything else out of them. Otherwise, let's just go beat the shit out of the Microsoft idiots.
Okay. All right. We'll give it a shot.
All right, so thanks. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. You enjoyed the dramatic acting by our Oscar award-winning folks here. You enjoyed the fine production of our intern Riley here. But more than anything, hopefully you guys learned some things. You can take it forward. I think you saw in the second scenario how much better positioned Michael was as it related to the deal when he went with the principal concession approach versus the kind of fly by the seat of your pants unprincipled concession approach. There's more value for IBM. The procurement folks understand how we do business is around value, and it's around sponsorship and having validated content. And it's a win-win for everybody, except maybe Steve, the procurement guy, but we can live with that. So hope you enjoyed it. And again, best of luck down the road. Take care.